Dream11 has created history. But guess what? It has nothing to do with the ongoing IPL and their ever increasing user base. Rather, it has to do something with the legal process. But what exactly is this legal process is what we will discuss in this video. Alright, so in order to understand this legal process, the first thing that you need to understand is that a lot of startup companies that we refer as Indian startups, they are technically not Indian because they have been incorporated outside of India in order to avoid certain regulatory issues within India. And these foreign entities then operate in India through their wholly owned subsidiaries. However, in the recent past, there has been an emerging trend of these foreign companies coming back to India in what we commonly call as a reverse flip merger. But because this reverse flip was essentially a cross-border transaction, so it was anyway procedurally complex, and it was governed by the section 232 of the Companies Act, which provided that in such a case, there was an approval that was required from the National Company Law Tribunal. And because the NCLT is generally burdened with a lot of cases, so it meant that seeking approval from NCLT for this reverse flip would take time and would eventually delay the process. But in September 2024, things started to change because at this stage, central government made certain amendments to the Companies Rules 2016 and they introduced a Rule 25A, which clearly provided that if there is a foreign entity that wants to merge with their own wholly owned subsidiary, in that case they can do so without going through the process as per section 232 of the Companies Act, rather going through the process of section 233, which provided bypassing the NCLT approval and only having an approval from the MCA's regional director. And this is exactly the route that Dream11 took to merge their Delaware-based foreign holding company with their Indian wholly owned subsidiary, making it the first company ever in India to do a reverse flip with this newly made procedure.